Okay, there we go. Hello, welcome back. I don't know why you're here, and God knows I don't know why I'm here. Beyond the fact that a long time ago, two people had a very irresponsible night, and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. So, well, we've got a returning favorite, and I think this is a favorite of most anyone who plays the game, with our bird mom, Ubume. It's been a while since I've had a video with her on the channel, so, we're gonna have them back for the day. And that, of course, we also get to show off the new skin she has, which, honestly, I just love the skins we make for Ubume. I'm sorry. They are glorious. A lot of these two are so similar to each other, I'm not gonna lie. Now, of course, there are a couple of these that are more to play with her being her co-oping abilities, but also her being able to do a area attack. One second. I'd like to apologize. My OBS updated, and unfortunately, it's probably going to be a shit show. Of course, it's going to be a shit show. We'll see. But anyway. So, let's start out here, of course, with our first one, my grade 6 Wanderer. Now, she was the first Ubume I had, so she's got a bit of a special place in my heart, I'm not going to lie. And once the game actually loads up, come on, don't crash on me, baby. There we go. Now, there are a lot of people who will probably have long since said, why did you put Priestess on her? And it's because, one, I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I've come to love it because the dazing actually, when it hits hard. And second, because it's kind of fun to occasionally with a Shiki who can do AoE attacks and everything and hit multiple targets. It's kind of fun to give them an effect just to see what happens. I mean, literally. This was one of the things behind why I have Seductress on my Shiranui, first Shiranui I ever got, and that is just pure evil. I'm sorry, but Temptress on Shiranui, especially when she goes full mode, it's just pure evil, and I love it in every possible way. So, yes, it's fun to experiment. You can find some interesting things. Now, I digressed, of course, but my Wanderer here, she is, of course, grade 5. She is fully skilled up. The game is freezing again. And I'm sure if you actually compare this to some of the old ones, you might find some differences in her ability effects and all. Which I guess that's because they're always kind of working on balancing, which, to be fair, every time you release a new Shiki, you gotta make sure everything's nicely balanced and all. Which, that tracks. Now, in her case, of course, with Priestess on here, it of course has more of an attack orientation. A little bit of effect hit boosting because, I mean, Priestess has a 10% base chance of inflicting daze. And you can affect that with an effect hit, so I mostly was trying to get that to give a little bit more of damage. Really, she's more here, the dazing effect is more like a bonus. Everything else is just hit them hard, hit them fast, and just keep going. It's fun. And honestly, I love her. This was another very fun and good experiment to do. And now we move down the line here to the next on the list. Boy, do I have a lot of Shiki. Okay, the next 3. And, well, these are in the wrong place, but okay, moving on. Well, the Ruma here, who would be this one, is, of course, using Temptress, which, again, is my theory on effect Shiki souls being put on Shiki. She has an extra 15%, but Temptress actually has this beautiful 25% base chance, so an extra 15 is just like a little icing on the cake. Of course, she's not very much of an attacker, but to be fair, she's more of a speed demon and everything. But I imagine when she goes from grade 5 to grade 6, it'll be even better. As you can see, she is again fully skilled up. And of course, her Temptress has a bit of attack bonusing here, but also focus more on the effect hit. And of course, she has Odokuro on here because, one, I had these Odokuro that had this effect hit boosting, but I also put this beautiful speed booster. Now, could I switch out this speed booster for maybe something else? Yes, but I found that having a speed boost on a Temptress-based Shiki is like, gives you some great crowd control in the first round. So obviously her focus is on using her effect as often as possible, fast and as often as possible. Which, again, it's kind of beautiful. I am here for this. Now, we go over here to Wisteria, and she's one that is definitely hit up with the what is a traditional soul set for Ubume, which would, of course, be Seductress, which, let's face it, Seductress is an extremely versatile soul, boosting crit and everything else. It's beautiful. We love it. We are here for it. It's very, very, as I've said many times, it's very versatile and go on a wide range of Shiki, and you won't be disappointed. Again, she is grade 5, like Daruma, and fully skilled up. And her focus is mostly on attack. She is very attack-oriented. Even has a Yosubi, which I know I'm not pronouncing correctly on here, for some extra attack, because why not? And overall, she's literally here to basically just beat 19 Shades of Hell out of something. Let's be real here. No, since, you know, Ubume does not naturally have an effect, she doesn't get an effect hit, unless she's got an effect soul on it, so, you know, could put all the focus on the attack orientation, a little bit more crit, a little bit more crit damage. I mean, she comes with a natural 50% crit. You may as well just go add some extra crit to it and just go to town. It's beautiful. Now, Golden over here, I'm serious, I really do feel like these are two skins that are kind of based way too similar to each other, but they make them look like twins, and I kind of love it. I can support that. Now, Golden here is using another crit-based soul, but because she can do multiple attacks, we have some ghostly songstress on here. Because, yes, after dealing damage to monsters 5 times, next damage dealt will be like 20 and all that. It's beautiful. She can do, I mean, that stacks. That stacks very nicely. And of course, claws here, you can grant a 50% chance of ignoring 45% of defense with attacking. I mean, that's just curves very nicely with Songstress. And adding the fact that we're looking at about a 91% crit, I mean, her crit damage is a little bit higher, but I mean, this is gonna hurt somebody. This is going to hurt. And we kind of here for it. We love it. You can see, you know, just, again, an attack orientation. She and Wisteria, they're here to just wreck shop. Let's be real. Now, we go all the way down the line here to our unnamed sister. And I would love it if someone in the comments would suggest a name that would fit in with the theming. Their theming is, of course, based around their skins. So if you have an idea for that, that would be beautiful. I'm working on it. So, now in her case, she's hooked up with Possessor because I love Possessors. effect here, and I've said it multiple times, is that this is practically a love letter soul to, along with ghostly songstress, to Shiki, who can attack multiple times in a single move. This may as well be the game giving them a little bit of a love letter for that kind of thing. Of course, she has this beautiful speed soul here, so she is here to do some damage. But this is mostly it's trying to take effect of the looping she can do. Because, yes, I mean, look at all this beautiful crit. Look at this, the speed. Her attack power, not too high, but she is also grade 4 and unevolved. So it's a work in progress, but she is a beauty. But, I mean, look at this. Look at all this glorious crit. Bolstered, including by Mutodori, which is probably one of the only crit damage boosting souls we have in this. That two-piece set will boost crit damage. Which, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of cool to have a soul that does that, because normally it was just like crit, HP, defense, and attack and defense. Right? So it makes me wonder if we're actually going to get a soul set that its two-piece set is literally just for speed too now. Because we've got like effect hit, effect resistance, we've got attack, we've got other stuff like that. So now we have a crit damage two-piece. So that, again, I'm wondering, are we going to get a soul set that will boost speed specifically and not be boss souls? I'm kind of curious. Well, let me know what you think. But yeah. And of course, this one is beautifully defense and crits. Because why not? So basically, she's here to just wreck a little shop and do a little harm. I'm kind of here for this. So, if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I'm very grateful. And we are going to now... Oh my lord. Will you stop? I hate it when my OBS updates because it goes completely haywire. So now we are going to go with our usual method of attacking a level 40 Hahakagami zone and then a level 40 Kappa zone and just letting Boom Bird Mom wreak havoc. Yeah, if you want to knock off here, that's perfectly fine. You can. No harm, no foul. We just ask that you do the holy trifecta down below with a like, comment, subscribe. If not, we're cool. But if you want to stick to the end, then hey, pull up a seat. My lord, have mercy. Let's go. And we're freezing. And potentially crashing. I'm really gonna have to fix this thing. There we go. Ish. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if part of my issues right now, aside from my computer being garbage, is because Windows forced an update on me, and we all know all of Windows Now updates are meant to destroy your computers so that they can force you to get Windows 11. But, I'm poor, so work with that. Okay, now we're good. Okay, come on, I want to see. They didn't even have a chance to load in yet. This is a disaster. There's one. So they all got killed before they could even load the models. But damn, look at that. There we go. Finally. Of course, Confused doing its job. Alrighty then. Well, that was a little bit of a shit show. But we're used to that. So, while the game struggles with existence right here, XP bonus 9%. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. But then again, I don't remember a lot of stuff. Alright, so we're going to hit the Kappa zone, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back in the Kappa zone with our 5 bird moms ready to just wreak havoc. So, let's see. Hopefully this plays out a little better than the first round. Okay, there we go. Again, we see Seductress doing its job, and man, this is a speed run. I mean, literally, Ubume equals speed run. Jesus Christ. And we saw the days hit for a minute before the, death. Yeah, that was a speed run. Let's be real here. That was a speed run. But anyway, I said that was pretty fun. So, okay, and there's OBS about to screw up again. On that note, we're going to go ahead and knock off now. And if you went to the end of the video, thank you. Again, please do the holy trifecta of YouTube down below. The like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. And we'll catch you next time with something else. Not sure what, but something. We'll see. Have a good day. I love Bird Mom. She's great.